Hello internet, and today's video is going to be another book opinion. Those videos in which I tell you my opinion on a book, and today's book is going to be The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi. Heilig. And this book, I didn't like it. I did not enjoy it at all. So I'm like, it's not like one of those videos where I don't like the book, I hate the book. This book was just a major disappointment to me. So it kind of makes me frown just thinking about this book. So I'm guessing a majority, when you've heard of this book, you've been hearing of like, ooh, time travel. This girl is from everywhere because she time travels and she grew up time traveling and going everywhere and seeing all these different time periods and stuff. And this book, we don't actually travel in time. Like, they have the capabilities. They have the capabilities to navigate through time. This girl just doesn't go anywhere. Most of this book takes place in Hawaii. And we only navigate a couple times. Once to New York, and we don't really see anything other than an auction. And once we go to Asia to get terracotta warriors. That one transportation to Asia was the most fascinating part of the book, but the majority of it is just them in Hawaii and this whole little thing between the main girl and her dad. So let me get into this. The real plot of this book is a pair of navigators, a father and daughter team, are always traveling around and navigating through time. The father is really sad because his daughter's mother is dead. He came back to find the mother had passed away and had had their child. Now he's been searching for a map to navigate back to the time in which the mother is alive so that he can save the mother from death and they can just be one happy family together. Nix, who is the main character, and this little girl is not happy about it. She is now like 16 years old. All she's known is navigating, and she's not quite pleased with her father's plans because she's very terrified of what's going to happen to her if this plan succeeds. If her father actually gets a map to go back in time, what happens to Nix? She's nixed. That's what happens to her. And her father does not seem to understand the concept that, yes, while his daughter will be physically alive, the daughter that he has come to know and raise on his pirate ship is no longer in existence if he goes through his plans, but he does not care in the least bit. I don't like him. So, for this whole book, we're in Hawaii because a bunch of greedy merchants tell this man, this captain of his little time traveling ship, that if he does something for them, gets them the royal conifers of the monarchy of Hawaii, they will give him a map in exchange that goes right back to the time in which Nix's mother is still alive, which is the one dream that this dude has had. So the whole book is about stealing this gold or stealing the map so they don't have to steal the gold, and how all of this just goes downhill. Now, I was not in love with this plot for various reasons. One, I felt it dragged on. Like, there were so many points in which it could have just ended and it moved on from this whole heist thing that they were trying to pull. But there was one character that just kept getting in the way, and it felt like the author had just put this character in there for the purposes of seeing this heist all the way through, because Nix attempts to steal the map so they don't have to mess with the monarchy of Hawaii and get involved in this whole coup that is being held by these rich white guys. So this fails several times because this stupid Boy Scout character, who has no relations other than he's the son of one of the merchants, keeps getting in their way, and they don't steal the map before they get found out each and every time, and it's so irritating. So the whole plot is like them going through committing this heist to get all the riches of the monarchy of Hawaii so that the old rich dudes can take it over, having all control of this money. And that comes to my second point. I am aware that the author was born and raised in Hawaii. She has more right to change their history than I can ever comprehend. I'm not begrudging her. I'm not mad at her. I just feel some sort of way and I cannot fully explain it. But I didn't feel right saying that, oh, the downfall of Hawaii was because of time travel. Like, yes, the base of all of that was still just rich old dudes wanting to take over someone else's place, wanting to say that they knew what was best, and that is what happened in reality. But we're also going down to the point that, oh, time travel is involved, and that's how this happened to Hawaii. And I'm just like, no. People are mean and cruel and will take from other people without any acknowledgement, and they don't need time travel to do this. People do not need time travel to destroy other people's cultures, other people's lives, to take away other people's, like, sovereignty. So I was not, like, there for that. Fully respect the author and her choices. I personally didn't enjoy it. I would have preferred if that part of history, like colonializing parts of history, were just acknowledged as, no, people are mean to each other, they're cruel to each other, that's it. They don't need anything magical or mystical for them to help them destroy another people. Like, they don't need help. They can do it all by themselves. So I didn't really enjoy this added, oh, well, time travel was involved and that's how Hawaii ended up getting taken over by America. Like, no. So that's a personal opinion. Once again, I acknowledge that the author is from Hawaii. She knows the history better than I. She probably has more right to it than I. I'm just going to state my discomfort with the whole idea, just so that you're aware that I wasn't a fan of that plot point. Otherwise, I was just really irritated that this heist thing that was going on was just stopped often by this stupid Boy Scout character, and it went on far longer than it needed to, and then they didn't time travel. Like, they time traveled once to make sure that the heist went through, and they ended up going to Asia, and that was fun. It was fun to see, like, how the mystical stuff works in with time travel and seeing, like, this place that we've never seen before, that we know exists now, but, like, we've never seen, and, like, seeing all this tomb and all that sort of stuff. That was really cool. I was A-okay with that. That was, yes, perfect. Loved it. Mwah. Yes, time travel. What I wanted. But that's just, like, one chapter of the book. Everything else, no. Everything else was just... And then this book even introduced some, like, mystical things. Like, there's a bird that can heal things. And I'm like, why aren't we going on adventures to different places, learning about all the mystical stuff of the world? Why aren't we learning more about navigating and how that works? Because we learned that you don't necessarily need a map for it. That just helps focus it more, like a wand does a wizard, right? And you don't get any of that. So I was just disappointed because I thought I was going to get a time travel story. No. I thought maybe I'd get, like, some sort of weird time travel shenanigans. Nope, not really any of that. I just thought we would do something, and instead I had to sit through a super lame heist that kept getting screwed over by a Boy Scout character who I can't stand. I don't like Boy Scout characters. I hate them. I hate them so much. They get in the way, okay? That's how I feel about Boy Scout characters. They just get in the way of everybody else doing what needs to be done because they have to come in with their stupid morals, but they don't understand. Sometimes you gotta break the rules to get the good stuff done, and you can't just be sitting back and being like, where's the rules? Like, shut up. We don't care. We need to get this thing done. No, shut up. So he was the most irritating and most annoying part about this. And I guess I got even more frustrated with him because there's this forced love triangle in here between him, Nyx, the main character, and this really sexy Aladdin kid. And I just... It was not a satisfying love triangle. So if you don't like love triangles, you're not going to like this because it's not even enjoyable to watch. It was just really disappointing. So that's my feelings on Girl From Everywhere. The whole thing. It was just disappointing. So comment down below if you have any recommendations for actual time travel books. Books in which the characters travel through time to different places. Like actually traveling through time. Like Doctor Who traveling through time. I don't care if like aliens don't go in with this time travel. That would be cool though. But just like traveling through time. I would like that. I would like if that actually happened in a book that was marketed as a travel through time book. So if you like what you're seeing here and you want to continue to see more, click all those bunny buttons down below, and goodbye, Internet.